Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Chained Echoes. We are on our way to Tormund City, apparently, which we can see over the horizon. There it is. Hopefully we make it there this episode, because that's what I used for my sign-off for the last one. Oh, that's that HP absorb spell we just unlocked. What's Poetic March? I think that's pretty much always the best place to start off with. That kind of freaked me out a little bit. I was afraid that was like that counter move one of those creatures had earlier where it just automatically takes everyone to 1 HP. Totally super fair mechanic for an early game monster to have. Man, I miss those pandemics over and over. Are you supposed to be shooting the person who has the poison? Am I just completely wrong? Probably earth drums? Oh yeah. I haven't been missing like a way to sneak down and collect treasures, right? I don't think so. Oh, there it is. Although it's not going to give me a whole lot of space to collect said treasure. Oh. Missed the next place we could climb up. Alright, we got a bridge that way and dead end that way. Yeah. I don't know if we can shoot the gap right there. We got a drop down right here, which I'm very interested in. Okay. What was it? Earth did big damage on him, right? Alright, let's try this pandemic again. Alright, it seems to miss every time. Maybe let's not bother with it anymore. That seems to be the new thing. I could have swore I've used it before with some success. What's down here? Treasure, excellent. And yeah, we probably got to loop back around. That's all right. Got some iron bands. I wonder, do all my party members have accessories on? I bet those are useful. Let's check that out. Accessory none. What's that do? Defense and mind? Yeah, he's the right guy for that. Class emblem. It's not really a cleric. Oops. I'd say he's more of the cleric. He's our healer. That seems to be the only class emblem we have. Alright, we can go up and down. It's up the way we're supposed to go and down. I think down, yeah, that's gonna hide the treasure. And perhaps more treasure. Excellent. Break extender, is that what that said? Pretty much, yeah, I can't go anywhere there. Probably the same here, I assume. Yeah. Lots of eggs that way. Looks like we're fighting them. It seemed like one wide swing was enough to take them all out last time. I'm assuming as long as we prevent them from hatching, we'll be alright. Perhaps if they hatch, that's a problem. Oh, he's got heal all? When did I get that? I don't remember unlocking that, but I'm happy with it. Sir Victor? I just remembered this path. I've walked this way 100 times. You've been here before? Yes, a long time ago when magicians were no rarer than mercenaries. I'm an R, as you know. I've studied at the universities of NASA. I lived in a village outside the city and walked the way down there to the university every single morning. The road turned right over there, but now... Yeah, it doesn't look like a road anymore. Where NASA once stood, there's nothing but a huge crater left. It's called the Great Chasm. Happened around 500 years ago. Once upon a time when the Badlands was a united land. A neutral state where nobles from all over the world would come to study the magical arts. After the fall of the city, however, various lords and ladies claimed the land for themselves. Since then, peace has never really reigned here. What exactly happened to Nysa? I heard stories of an earthquake. This is one of the theories. It is said the city, protected by a magical shield, sank in one piece and is still standing at the bottom of the crater. Should be easy to check, shouldn't it? Once again, you have no clue, thief. Climbing down this cliff is impossible. The dense fogs block the view, and the uncontrollable winds smash every airship against the walls. And if that's not enough, mighty wyverns have found a new home in the crater full of Misma. And that's not even the worst. Indeed, Ansel had built a nest down there. Ansel the dragon, one of the 7 true kings? He was too attracted by the Misma, and has been living down there ever since. He does what dragons do most of their time. He sleeps in a bed of ether. And next time you plan to raid a place, you should at least show respect and learn some facts. Your ignorance is downright disgusting. Come on, I've had enough of... Whoa. He's kind of being a jerk. This Rob guy's a real snob. An arrow? Who goes there? Only a gang of common robbers, so open your pockets and show me your gold. The only metal you'll get from me is the steel of my sword. Sir Thorma? Look at that, little Rob. Haven't seen each other in such a long time. You know him? A former knight for my father. After the war ended a year ago, he betrayed us. We did not betray anyone. It was your father who could not pay us. The only thing we can be blamed for is that we followed his lies for too long. Let me guess, after the war, the reserves were empty and you were promised land as payment. But without a winner, there's no castles to give away. We were lied to and exploited. We were wrong to pay him heed. You do not deserve payment. You were paid to win the war, not lose it. I see no lie in this. Keep your gold for all I care. We'll take the lad hostage. Just try. Another word you won't be able to keep. Good grief. Alright, we'll get him poisoned. We do have an Ultra. I think Killian has the only attacking Ultra move, so we'll save it for him on the next round. Let's not even bother with Pandemic. It hasn't been doing anything. Let's go Tower of Steel. Let's probably get a little poison on that bandit too. Yeah, let's blow that over to him. Mm-mm. Let's keep that bomb away from us. Yeah. Yeah. He's still got 2 poisons, so we'll power shot him. All right, looks like we got him. Just look at yourself and where your greed has driven you. Greed? Quite the opposite. We do not fight for money or for land. We fought for our homeland and for our Lord. We are loyal knights. Your father was unable to pay us for so many years. We fed our families on honor and the hope of victory alone, and we did so proudly. But with the end of the war, our hope died, and he could not keep his promise. It was not our decision to cast away our oaths we gave to your father. No, your Lord Father has been straggling our oaths for years by himself. Don't you understand? We needed food to keep our families alive. We cannot live on hope and honor alone. They apparently seem to be living well on blackmail, robbery, and murder. Don't speak of honor. Are you deaf? Yes, he is. Are you dead? Leave him, Rob. For what reason, Sir Victor? Out of mercy. Mercy, get out of here. I spit on your pity. You will feel my vengeance. Remember that. Oh, I guess that bandit just got up and walked away. We better move on before more of them show up. We should arrive soon, right, Rob? Yeah, it's not that far. Let's hope the others manage to get there as well. A toast to our reunion. Everybody made it. I'm so glad nothing happened to you, Lena. Glenn took good care of me. Yeah, unconscious in your arms. Thank you for bringing him here safely. Well, the people of Wenlow help. Is it a good idea that we have a drink here? Shouldn't we be resting? Torment is close. If it wasn't for the darkness of the night, we could reach it in no time. We've earned this break, right, Sienna? No need to ask me. I'm always available for a drink. I bet you can hold your liquor. You won't find out with just wine. Is that a challenge, landlord? Please bring me your strongest liqueur. Honestly, I prefer class. I can serve with both. The liquor here has a fine taste of the Arcadian pre-crate wine and its strength to knock down even a warrior from Baki. Excellent. I plan to travel to Baki in the future. Let me try it as well. I'll fetch the fruitular, would you please? But Blondie has had enough. What do you mean? Are you drunk? Watch it. I did not take a sip. I need to stay sober for the Prince Lena's sake. Oh, my Rob can't hold his liquor. He just gets drunk just by smelling it. You see, we need to go to sleep. Enough is enough. Don't get angry, Glenn. We have every reason to celebrate. The Kortara, I'm pretty sure is what it's supposed to be. Kortara Mountains are behind us. Tomorrow, reward awaits us. Even if they have the information we're looking for, we can't be sure of that. Maybe we missed something in Farmsport. Worst case, we're paid in gold, and that brings us one step closer to the return of the Band of the Iron Bull. Have you forgotten our priorities? Of course not, but without gold, we can't finance our search. We can't live on my family's money forever. Calm down, both of you. If the alcohol is talking right now, then at least let us speak more about joyful things. Oh, we received a new quest and finished a quest. Princess, are you well? Hick. This is dangerous. We shouldn't be here. You're the most important person I have. You've literally been a prisoner of her father most of your life. I guess she did help him break out. Women like Sienna are just my type, but unfortunately she doesn't have any interest. Remember, Glenn, it's important to recognize when your attempts are futile. Some men think that being persistent, they're proving their love to their woman, but in reality, it's just creepy. That's actually pretty good advice. Don't be creepy, Glenn. When I left the castle, I wanted to be sure not to make any naive mistakes. I knew my savings wouldn't last forever, and I would have to do hard, exhausting work that would push me to my limits. I was prepared for that tough world out there, or so I thought. But the real problem wasn't doing the hard work. The real problem was finding the work to begin with. Rob and I almost starved to death. Fortunately, he found a job as the city guard, and I was able to finance for a few months. Then a job opened up for me too. Rob was concerned that it might be dangerous, but we did it anyways. We had enough money. We had enough of dry bread and watery soup. This was the first instructive lesson for me after I left the castle. I updated the quest somehow. Usually my daily life consists of only writing and traveling. Rarely do I get the pleasure of trying out the musical arts. You know, when I was a little boy, I was a traveling showman and toured all over Eldra with a troupe. Even as a child, I had a very deep voice and could delight the audience with it. When my magical talent was recognized, I was sent to the University of Nice. My master, Bartholomew, suggested I devote myself to musical magic, and it was a perfect fit. Okay, so talking to each person updates the quest. Before we get Sienna, I don't know if that'll trigger the next scene. About livings of Edria. Focus on humans. Let's feel free to pause if you want to read that stuff, but this is already a very text-heavy game. Ooh. Yeah. A little bit of treasure. Any more treasure about? Probably not. We do have new skills, because I assume because we finished that section of the game. Let's go ahead and check those out before we talk to her. Yeah, we got one more each. What do we want? Arms break, what was the target? Attack and magic by 15% for 3 turns. That's pretty good. Probably attack up. Oh, I can only pick Glenn right now. Okay. I thought I could go through the whole party since, you know, we're all here, even though I'm not technically controlling the whole party. If you want to make small talk, you're in the wrong place. But since I'm drunk, I can make an exception. Did you know I own an airship, the Himmelskaiser, and I even have a crew member? We traveled to the Badlands because Hodge was supposed to be anchored here and our ship was needed repairs. I had myself dropped off in Farm Sport to earn a little extra money. Once the repairs were done, after a couple weeks, I was supposed to be picked up. Wish I had better timing, then we could have flown to Tormund in Helmskeiser. That would have saved us trouble. But fortunately, now we're through Kotara and in one piece. I just hope this quest is worth the effort, because I have to get back to Farm Sport somehow. What was that? A scream? A strange one at that. Yeah. Something wrong? We heard someone screaming. Oh, I didn't expect you to notice. What are you talking about? What happened out there? Oh, I think I know what it was. How about you explain it to my friends? With pleasure. Follow me outside. The reason for the scream is this flower here. What do you mean? The flower can scream? If you pick one, yes. As you know, there's a soul in every living being, whether animal, human, monster, or plant. It is developed differently depending upon the being. A plant does not have much of it. A monster has a corrupt version. When a living being dies, the soul leaves the body and flows into the Maelstrom, a vortex in which all ether of the world is united. In this whirlpool, the soul dissolves and mixes with other souls. When a living being is born, a new soul forms in the whirlpool and the ether enters the body. It is eternal cycle. These plants are very special. People here call them white roses because of their true name is unknown to Volantis. They actually call them Weeping Mary. It has a special characteristic that when it dies, you can see the soul leaves its body and disappears into thin air. Quite annoying for farmers. Soft spot for a plant. And there's Drunk Rob. Yeah, let's draw the curtain for the night. There has been a lot of story in this episode, and there's going to be a little bit more, it seems. Many people find the soup disgusting. If not prepared properly, they're all right. One must remove the muddy taste of the toad by letting it swim in clear water. I'm still drunk. Muddy taste gives the soup the right aroma. Mud is nothing more than damp dirt. You mean to tell me that dirt carries taste? I've eaten both variations. Your toad soup lacks any taste. Have you slept well? Where is she? Lene wasn't in our room. I thought she was out here. Talk about the young girl. She left the inn at first rays of morning. Seemed to be in a hurry. She didn't wait for us. That can't be true. She doesn't want to pay us. I don't believe that. She doesn't seem particularly stingy. Maybe she realized that you've not earned your reward. After all, she traveled halfway there with only the redhead. Whatever the reason, let's follow her. We should catch up quickly. Thanks for your hospitality. You're welcome anytime. Visit again. Woo! All right, let's check some of these skills out. All right, Sienna's the only one we can give another skill point to. What do we want for her? Drops, crit damage, attack up. Maybe Kessa Girl. Critical chance. Yeah, I think Kessa Girl. Physical attack dealing 1.8 times damage in an individual. Because she really only has a Yoko Girl. I guess kind of X slash. That's more of a buff move. But yeah, we need something that does some big damage with her. She is our unofficial glass cannon. All right, let's check this out. Let's hit the map real quick. Okay, we're in like a larger open area. Wrong way. Oh man. Step into the floral woods. Whoops. All right. Well, we got a group, so Yoko Girl is probably still the best way to go. We have an Ultra if we like. I think other than Victor, I think we have all physical attackers, so we definitely want to buff everybody up real quick. Oh, we got Petal Storm, nice. Alright, one down. Not bad. Not bad at all. Everyone's health seems like it's in pretty good shape. And we got them. And we will explore the rest of this forest next time. Thank you guys so very much for watching, and have a good one.